Have you ever walked into a room and completely forgotten why you were there? Or struggled to recall a name that was on the tip of your tongue? It happens to all of us. But as we get older, these little lapses in memory start to feel more frustrating, more alarming, and you might wonder, am I losing my sharpness? Is my brain slowing down? The truth is, your brain is like any other part of your body. It needs the right fuel to function at its best. If you want to stay sharp, focused, and mentally strong well into old age, you need to be intentional about what you eat, because the foods you put on your plate have the power to either supercharge your memory or slowly chip away at your cognitive health. You don't have to accept brain fog, forgetfulness, and mental fatigue as inevitable parts of aging. You can take control of your brain health starting today. And it all begins with the foods you eat. Because when you give your brain what it truly needs, you unlock a level of mental clarity, focus, and memory that you never thought possible. But most people don't realize this. They think brain health is about doing crossword puzzles or playing memory games. And while those things help, they're not the foundation. What you eat every day is what makes the biggest difference. Let's talk about the 7 foods that can supercharge your memory and brain health. These are not just ordinary foods. They are backed by science, proven to protect your brain cells, improve your ability to focus, and even lower your risk of diseases like Alzheimer's and dementia. And by the time we're done, you'll have a clear action plan to start incorporating them into your life right away. But before we dive into these foods, let's talk about what happens when your brain doesn't get the right nutrients. Maybe you felt it those days when you can't concentrate, when everything feels like a struggle, your thoughts feel sluggish, you forget important details, and even making small decisions feels overwhelming. It's like your brain is running on fumes. Now imagine living like this for years. That's what happens when we don't give our brains the right fuel. Over time, the damage adds up. Memory problems become more frequent. Processing information takes longer. And worst of all, the risk of serious cognitive decline increases. But here's the good news. Your brain is incredibly adaptable. It responds to what you feed it. And when you start nourishing it with the right foods, the results can be life-changing. Now, let's get into the 7 powerful foods that can transform your brain health. The first one is something you may already have in your kitchen, but don't eat often enough. Blueberries. These tiny berries are packed with antioxidants that protect your brain from aging and improve communication between brain cells. Studies show that eating blueberries regularly can slow down cognitive decline and improve memory. Next, we have walnuts. If you've ever noticed, walnuts look a lot like a brain, and that's no coincidence. They are rich in DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that improves brain function. Eating just a handful of walnuts a day has been linked to better memory and cognitive performance. Then there's fatty fish, like salmon, mackerel, and sardines. These fish are loaded with omega-3 fatty acids, which reduce inflammation and help build brain cell membranes. People who eat fatty fish regularly have been shown to have sharper minds and lower risks of Alzheimer's. Leafy greens, like spinach and kale, are next on the list. These vegetables contain vitamins and minerals that support brain health, including folate, vitamin K, and beta-carotene. They help slow cognitive decline and keep your mind alert. Another incredible brain-boosting food is dark chocolate. Yes, you read that right. High-quality dark chocolate is rich in flavonoids, caffeine, and antioxidants, which improve memory and enhance brain function. It even helps reduce stress, which is essential for maintaining mental clarity. Turmeric is another powerful food for your brain. This bright yellow spice contains curcumin, which has been shown to boost brain function, reduce inflammation, and even help grow new brain cells. Adding turmeric to your meals can improve memory and lower your risk of neurodegenerative diseases. Finally, we have eggs. Eggs are a fantastic source of choline, a nutrient that helps produce acetylcholine, a neurotransmitter important for memory and learning. They're also rich in B vitamins, which help protect the brain from shrinkage as you age. Now that you know the 7 brain-boosting foods, the next step is putting them into action. Start small. Add blueberries to your breakfast. Swap out your usual snack for a handful of walnuts. Include salmon in your meals twice a week. Make leafy greens a regular part of your diet. The key is consistency. The more you nourish your brain with these foods, the stronger, sharper, and healthier it will be. And yes, there will be challenges. Maybe you're used to eating processed foods or sugary snacks. Maybe you feel like you don't have time to cook. But remember, this isn't about perfection. It's about making small, consistent changes that add up over time. If you stick with it, you'll start to notice the difference. The small, consistent efforts you make each day will gradually add up, bringing about real and lasting changes in your mental clarity, cognitive function, and overall well-being. The fog that once clouded your thoughts will begin to lift, and you'll find yourself feeling more alert and engaged with the world around you. Simple tasks that once felt mentally exhausting will become easier, and you'll approach your daily routine with a newfound sharpness and clarity. Your memory will improve. You'll begin to recall names, dates, and details with greater ease. No longer will you struggle to remember where you placed your keys or what you needed from the store. Conversations will flow more naturally because you'll retain information better, making social interactions more enjoyable and meaningful. This improved memory will not only help you in daily life, but will also contribute to a sense of confidence and self-assurance. Knowing that your mind is functioning at its best, you'll have more mental energy to take on life's challenges. The mental fatigue that once drained you will be replaced with a steady stream of focus and determination. Whether it's solving problems at work, managing household responsibilities, or engaging in hobbies you love, you'll find that you have the mental stamina to stay engaged and motivated. Your ability to concentrate for longer periods will improve, allowing you to complete tasks efficiently and effectively without feeling overwhelmed or mentally drained. And best of all, you'll be protecting your brain for the years ahead. Every step you take now, whether it's adopting healthier habits, engaging in mental exercises, or maintaining an active lifestyle, will serve as an investment in your cognitive health. By prioritizing your brain's well-being today, you're laying the foundation for a sharper, more resilient mind in the future. This means a lower risk of cognitive decline, a greater ability to maintain independence, and a higher quality of life as you age. So, keep going, stay consistent, because the rewards of your efforts will not only be felt today, but will continue to shape your future, ensuring that your mind remains strong, agile, and full of vitality for years to come. Your brain is the most powerful organ in your body. It is the command center of everything you do, think, feel, and experience. Every thought you have, every memory you cherish, and every decision you make stems from the intricate workings of your brain. It processes information at incredible speeds, allowing you to navigate the world, solve problems, express emotions, and build relationships. Your experiences, both past and present, are shaped by the health and function of your brain. It is the reason you can recall joyful moments, learn from mistakes, and adapt to new challenges. Your brain interprets the world around you, filtering sounds, sights, smells, and sensations to create the reality you perceive. A sharp, well-nourished brain allows for clarity of thought, emotional resilience, and creative expression, while a neglected brain can lead to confusion, cognitive decline, and struggles with mental well-being. Your decisions, whether big or small, are influenced by the strength of your cognitive functions. From choosing what to eat for breakfast to making life-changing choices about your career or relationships, your brain is constantly at work, weighing options, assessing risks, and predicting outcomes. A well-functioning brain enhances your ability to make informed, rational, and beneficial decisions, whereas a compromised brain may lead to impulsivity, indecision, or regret. Your future, too, is deeply intertwined with the state of your brain. The habits you build today, whether it's maintaining a nutritious diet, staying physically active, engaging in mental exercises, or fostering social connections, will determine the strength and longevity of your cognitive abilities. A healthy brain leads to a fulfilling life, rich with new experiences, personal growth, and the ability to adapt to an ever-changing world. And the most empowering truth: you have control over your brain's well-being. Through intentional actions, you can protect, strengthen, and even enhance your cognitive function. You can stimulate your mind with learning, protect it with good nutrition, exercise it through problem solving, and nurture it with meaningful relationships. Your brain is not just an organ, it is your greatest asset, and you hold the power to keep it strong, healthy, and vibrant for years to come. Let's break it down in full detail, so make the choice today. The sentence starts with a direct and urgent command. Make the choice today. This phrase emphasizes personal responsibility and immediate action, implying that the reader has control over their cognitive health and that now is the time to act. The word "today" adds a sense of urgency, encouraging the reader to not delay their decision. Start feeding your brain what it truly needs. This line shifts the focus to the importance of proper nutrition for brain function. The word "feeding" is both literal and metaphorical. It refers to consuming foods that support cognitive function while also suggesting the idea of nourishing the mind with the right choices. The phrase "what it truly needs" implies that many people may not be giving their brain the essential nutrients it requires, emphasizing the importance of correcting this, because the best version of yourself, the one that is sharp, focused, and full of life, is within your reach. This is the emotional core of the statement. It taps into the reader's aspirations to be their best version, which is a phrase commonly associated with self-improvement and personal growth. The adjectives sharp, focused, and full of life paint a vivid picture of optimal mental health and cognitive function, reinforcing the benefits of making smart dietary choices. The phrase "is within your reach" is particularly powerful. It reassures the reader that achieving peak mental performance isn't some unattainable goal, but something they can accomplish by making the right decisions. It instills a sense of empowerment and possibility. And it all begins with what's on your plate. The final line ties everything back to the main message. The key to brain health starts with food. This phrase simplifies the solution, making it clear that the foundation of cognitive well-being isn't complicated or out of reach. It's as simple as making better choices in one's diet. The phrase "what's on your plate" is a strong visual cue, directly linking nutrition to mental sharpness. Overall tone and purpose: this passage is written in an empowering, motivational, and direct tone. It encourages the reader to take immediate action while reinforcing the idea that they have control over their cognitive health. The repetition of action-oriented phrases, "make the choice," "start feeding," begins with, pushes the reader toward making a positive change. The use of vivid adjectives, sharp, focused, full of life, makes the benefits of proper nutrition feel tangible and desirable. Meanwhile, the structure moves logically from decision-making, choice, Action, feeding your brain, benefits, sharpness and focus, reinforcement, your plate matters. Making it highly persuasive and compelling. In essence, this text is a call to action that urges the reader to embrace a brain-healthy diet as the key to unlocking their fullest potential. Take action now. Choose one of these brain-boosting foods and make it part of your routine today. Your future self will thank you.